poll of debate watchers. David Chalian, our political director, is here. David, what are the results?
Well, Wolf, just a reminder, this is not a poll nationwide. As you said, this is a poll of debate watchers. That's key. Skews slightly more Democratic here, but actually it's our most evenly divided audience of any of the debates so far this season. Let's get to the results. Who won the debate? Hillary Clinton. 52% of debate watchers say she was the winner. 39% say Donald Trump was the winner. That's a closer margin than we had seen in the previous debates there. How about who was on the attack more? Who spent more time attacking their opponent? Donald Trump. 60% of debate watchers say he was more on the attack. 23% say that of Clinton, and 15% say they were both attacking their opponents. And what about the fairness of those attacks? Were Trump's attacks fair? A majority of debate watchers, 55%, say yes, his attacks on Hillary Clinton were fair. 43% say no. And what about Hillary Clinton's attacks on Donald Trump? An even bigger majority say her attacks were fair. 63% say that about her attacks on Trump. 34% say no, they were not fair.
So, David, all three of these presidential debates, according to our CNN ORC poll, instant poll of people who watched the debates, believe Hillary Clinton won all three.
She has gone 3-0 here. It's a hat trick for her, and that is clear in the results throughout all the polls that we've taken.
So what's the significance, Jake?
Well, the significance, I think, is first of all, the fact that debate watchers thought that the attacks were generally fair. Shows that they both got their licks and they both got their punches, that he was seen as being on the attack more. I got to ascribe a lot of that to his interrupting and his such a nasty woman, quote unquote, aside, which I just think was a really poorly thought out, if it was thought out at all, thing to say. It revealed a level of hostility.
All right, let me play that. Let me play that clip.
Okay.
We have that moment. I'll play it right now.
My Social Security payroll contribution will go up, as will Donald's, assuming he can't figure out how to get out of it. But what we want to do is to replenish the Social Security trust fund.
That's getting a lot of reaction.
I mean, he took the bait. He did that in the first debate, he did it in the second debate, and he did it in the third debate. I mean, she just made an aside about him trying to get out of paying taxes. Maybe a cheap shot or whatever, but all's fair in love and war and politics, certainly. And then he leans in so nobody misses it and says, such a nasty woman. And I think that comment resonated with women across the country.
Let's ask a woman. Dana, you're here. Does it resonate?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not what you want to hear if anybody say, I think, that's running for president, no matter who you are. I do think that whether you're a woman or a man, if you are a Trump supporter, it is probably going to be okay. I mean, if you're one of those core supporters. I mean, I have, in the suburbs of Philadelphia last week, I talked to many, many women who are Trump supporters who said a lot worse about Hillary Clinton.
Sure.
But having said that, you're right. This is about Donald Trump actually practicing and preparing for this debate. And for the most part, it came through. Now, the bar was not that high. He didn't really have that far to go. But that moment, the hombre moment, and of course, probably the mother of all moments that undermined all of the preparation that he did was the fact that he wouldn't say that he would accept the election results. And that is what's so frustrating for Trump advisors and supporters, is that he has all of the, he's made so much progress, they think, on so many other issues in so many other ways, but all you need are a few missteps, and that's what undermines everything.
One of the things we saw in the polls after the Access Hollywood tape, when he started going down, when we saw some impact, was that Republican women, he started lowering his number among them. Now, they come back home, no doubt, when they feel better, if they feel better about tonight's debate performance. But it's exactly the people he needs to not only keep in the fold, but continue to grow, Republican independent women. And that is why that line is so difficult for him.
Both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton were hoping to sway undecided voters tonight. We have a group of these voters with Randy Kaye here in Los